Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss. And today's bike vlog, I want to talk about valuing your time. You know, I've mentioned it in the past, making time, but it really is the biggest complaint, the biggest deterrent I hear from all of my friends, family, some of you guys online. You know, time is the biggest factor that I overhear, you know, time and motivation, or the lack thereof. Those are the things that I always hear. And when I say that you need to value your time, you know, you give your time to so many other people. Depending on where you work, you're giving 8 to 10 hours every day to a corporation or a company while you're at work. You know, you come home, you give your family time, you give your friends time, you go help people. You have to be able to give time to yourself. Time, for me, one of the most, you know, besides like family and friends, the most important thing is time and money. And you can make more money, you can spend the money. You cannot increase more time. You cannot make the time up that you lost. You can only utilize the time that you have, you know. And it's great to go and help people and do things, but we also live in the TikTok age. So I know motherfuckers that be scrolling through TikTok for 20, 30 minutes. You know, that'll sit down and watch a YouTube video. You know, I try and multitask so much because time is so important. You know, if I'm watching a video, I'm playing the game at the same time. You know, I'm trying to do something. You know, time is so important. And all you need, especially when you're first starting out, all you need is 30 minutes to an hour. I would love for you to do an hour of cardio, but it might be unsustainable. When I first started, I was doing 20 minutes. I would literally, 367 pounds, I would hop on the bike, 20 minutes, I would get off, I'd be exhausted. I did that for like a month or two. And I slowly increased it to 30 minutes. And then I think I kind of just jumped from like 40 to an hour. Because I read online, they were like, oh, if you really want benefits, if you really want to fucking see success, do an hour a day. So I was doing an hour a day for 5 days, and about 3 months in, hour a day, 5 days. And that was some of the best, especially for 300 plus pounds, that was the best time utilization I could do, you know. But pick throughout your day. You know, I would say that I wake up a lot earlier than most people do. You know, I don't necessarily sacrifice my sleep, because I've talked about this in the past. Sleep is literally something you can make up. Not like figment, like, you know, imagination makeup, but your body, like say you only sleep 5 hours here, 5 hours there, eventually your body's gonna want to catch up and sleep for 8, 9, 10 hours. And that's what I do. So my average work day, I only get about 4 to 5 hours of sleep, because I get up there and I go to work and I work out hard, you know. But on my days off, when I don't have to go to work, I make sure I sleep in. For at least 2 days out of the week, there's a time and point where I get 10 to 12 hours of sleep. And I feel great. I feel like I've caught up. And yeah, it's rough throughout the week sometimes, not getting that much sleep. Water and caffeine help. And, you know, caffeine's one of those things where it's like I always try and be wary of for people. And you shouldn't exceed more than like 400 milligrams a day. I know plenty of people that do 600, 800, 400 is the recommended. I try and keep myself under that, you know. And obviously, if you're taking caffeine, you should know how much caffeine you're taking. Just like calories, just like protein, caffeine is also something that you want to monitor. You want it, I know exactly, if I chew a piece of caffeine gum and then I go have a cup of my protein coffee, I know exactly how many milligrams of caffeine I'm getting. Exactly. Because it's something, it's almost like a drug. It affects your mind. It can make you fucking feel different, addicted. So it's really something you want to be careful and monitor. But that being said, I know it sounds shitty, but you could wake up an hour earlier. You could, you know, I say don't go to bed an hour later, but it's all about your schedule. You know, for me, there's no wake up in the morning, and do stuff, blah, blah. You know, I work at night. So I have a whole different schedule. But the time frame for me doesn't matter. I don't do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't do morning, evening, and night. I am the arbiter of my weight loss journey. You know, I am in charge of it. I set the time. So if you want to be serious, if you want to fucking experience a change in your life, take control of your life, fucking have the power that I have, you make your own schedule. You make the time. You have the time. It's there. You just have to figure out how to compartmentalize that time into one thing, to where you could be, 15 minutes I usually do this, 20 minutes I usually do that. I spend an hour on social media. If you're doing it right, you might be able to do social media and work out. I'm on the bike, doing my cardio, constantly watching TV, YouTube, movies, Netflix, scrolling through fucking Facebook and shit. Just chilling, doing my cardio. You know, there is enough time in the day for you to get your workout in. Even if you have kids, even if you have all the responsibilities in the world, you can make the time. You know? And even if it's just you're waking up an hour earlier and you're only getting 30 to 40 minutes of exercise in, what ends up happening is the more you do it, the more your body's going to get used to it, the more you're going to like it, and then it's going to be easier to find time. I work out now for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, fucking 6 days a week. I didn't start with this much time. I didn't think I had this much time during the day to dedicate to fucking exercising. But, you know, after that hour and adding more time, you start to see holes. You start to see holes in your life where time gets drained and sucked. And I took all of that. I took the 15 minutes here of doing nothing, the 20 minutes here of decompressing, and I fucking put that shit into the workout. You know, I did like that over here. And I put that into the workout. And you can do the same thing. All the time is there. You just have to manage it better. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be upsetting. I'm not saying, you manage your time like shit. I'm saying you can manage your time even fucking better. Even better. And I'm telling you, you don't have to start crazy. Anywhere from 30 to an hour is a great starting point. I always say start with cardio. You know, cardio is king. Cardio, especially for super obese, cardio is going to get you where you need to be. It's going to be the starting point, and I feel like you'll keep going. If you do it, you'll keep going. But saying, I don't have the time, I call Kat. And remember, if anyone needs help, you leave a message. You know, we can talk in DMs or whatever. I don't think there's YouTube DMs, but you can hit me up on Facebook. You know, there's usually a link in the description. I haven't updated it in fucking months. I usually put the shorts on there, but have not updated that thing in a long time. But I'll help you. I've helped a couple friends kind of see holes in their day, add that time up, and start a journey for themselves. It's not hard. You just have to want it. You have to want to put that commitment forward. If you want to put the commitment forward, you'll find the time. You know, and if you need help, I'll help you. You know, someone else can help you. There's all these different online apps, so many online apps. I don't use a lot of them, but they're there. But being able to find the time, once you do that, once you're able to find the time in the beginning, you're going to see how much time you really have during the day. And you're going to thank yourself. Hope you guys start your weight loss journey today. Stay positive, guys.